Hi guys, this is Jess from Leaky Inkwell. Today we wanted to do our first tutorial about how to make watercolor paints out of natural materials. And today we'll be showing you how to make watercolors out of rose petals. So here's a list of materials that you'll need to get started. Out of the dried rose petals, we had them hung and dried for about 2 weeks. And then we have crushed them in our pestle and mortar just to make a very fine powder. You'll also need a glass cutting board. I find it works really well for mulling of the paint. And then you will also need a glass muller. Funny enough, my first muller that I bought, I did not look at the dimensions. Took forever. Much better size. So we've got our supplies laid out and pretty much ready to go here. So this is a watercolor binder that we've pre-mixed. It's a combination of gum arabic, honey, and a little bit of clove oil for preservation so that we don't get bacteria growth in the paint. You'll also want a couple little spoons just for scooping, and something to put your finished paint in. So I found these just on Amazon. They're just a basic watercolor pan. I do wish that I'd gotten some that were just a little bigger, but these will work just fine. You could also use any kind of container, bottle caps, seashells are quite popular. And then if you have any little tins laying around, you can make your own little watercolor palette. Just put them in here. Oh, there are some bugs in there. And then I like to have a little swatch pad to test your color after. During your grinding process in the pestle and mortar, when you're grinding your pigments, you do want to be sure to wear a mask so you're not inhaling the dust. Alright, so we're just going to start out with a little bit of the pigment. And we're just going to put a little kind of well hole in here. And then we're going to add some of your watercolor binder. You don't want to start out with too much. You can always add more later if it's not enough. Oops, that might be a bit much, and it's running away. And then we're just going to mix this in. And I did put quite a bit of pigment in there, so we're going to put some more down. And now we will begin to mull the paint. And we're just going to go in small little circles, and this just gets everything nice and smooth. Just applying a light pressure. So the goal here is to try and smooth it out and get rid of any little kind of little gritty bits that might be left in there after making your pigment. This will be just my second attempt at doing this. The first one did not turn out very well because I did not have the proper watercolor binder. And I'm just going to add a little bit more binder here. It's getting a little sticky. I'm really excited to see what this looks like on paper. By the way, this smells amazing because it's, again, rose petals, honey, and clove oil. Well, it's Still a little gritty, but I think I'm satisfied enough with it. Okay, and we're just going to pop these. Actually, first let's give it a test and see what it looks like. Okay, well, still very gritty. But it's very pretty. So it needs a little bit more mulling. So we will mull away. All right, now that we have it grinded up, we're going to just put it in our little pans here. And we're done. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about watercolors. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you want us to experiment with making watercolors with. See if we can do it. Or if you've tried any weird things to make watercolors with, let us know. Take care.